What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's doing well. I gotta check this volume here. Let me see if it's doing okay. Hopefully, the microphone is picking up what I'm saying. Pretty much, I was trying to set up very, very quickly in order to get prepared and do my live stream tonight. I didn't know if I was going to do my live stream tonight. It was kind of just like, been busy. I was at Zolocon, even though for a short time today. I did what I could, and I said my goodbyes, everything. So yeah, everything went well today. Went toy hunting right after it. Had to, because I was in an area that haven't been to in a very, very long time. So I might as well have checked out many of the stores that I used to shop in when I used to go into the office at work. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. This has been a great weekend. I'm definitely gonna talk about Zolocon, considering the fact that that was my entire weekend from Friday to today. That was an incredible weekend. Definitely had a lot of fun. Met a lot of new people. Thank you all to everyone that had stopped me to say hello. I appreciate it. What else? We're gonna open up some figures that we picked up as well. Oh my god, I went a little overboard. Little. No, I didn't. I went overboard. But I was trying to see if there was any toy news that occurred this week, and there's some things here and there. We can go over that really quickly, and then we'll talk about Zolocon, things like that. So I hope everyone had a good week. I hope you had some eventful toy hunts. I know it's been pretty nuts with a very, very particular figure that just showed up out of nowhere at Target. Outside of that, there is some clearance going on, so I hope everyone's being able to check on their clearances at Target. But yeah, I hope all you guys found some good stuff this week. I know I think I did. Did I find stuff? I don't even remember. Did I find anything this week? I can't even recall, because I still got to do I do have to do a toy hunt video for good lord, for either maybe I could do one by Wednesday, because I still got to finish up with my Zolocon video. I absolutely have to finish up my part 2 of Zolocon for a lot of footage and vendors that I did not capture in my first video. I hope many of you watched that Zolocon video that I did. I think it turned out great. I know I have critiques on myself that I should have done, but I think it was a nice video that I did. It was a great improvement. It was awesome. So yeah, this was cool. Let's see. Who's here? TKD Bar, what's up, man? How you doing? 209 Ed, all the way from Texas, came out to Pennsylvania to go to Zolocon, watching from 30,000 feet in the air. Never missed the stream. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Brian King, how are you, sir? Sean Beatty, how's it going? Joey, what's going on, man? Smack that like, Brian. Appreciate that. Dark Joker Zin is here. How are you, sir? It's great to see you this weekend. Did you buy the Valor? Yes, I did. I did buy the black. I have yet to open it, so we're gonna open it tonight. Alan, how are you, man? What's going on? Jeffrey, watched his Zolocon vid last night. It was neat. Never been, so I enjoyed watching it. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's if you ever get the chance, it's just getting bigger and bigger. I highly recommend it. Hector, how are you, sir? Nice talking with you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you too. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Duke Wooten, what's up, man? Laser Pants is here. How are you, sir? When are you leaving? Are you leaving? Laser Pants was at Zolocon. Are you home now? I don't think so. Do you leave tomorrow? Mars Bars, how are you, sir? It's Capcom month. Yes, I know. I want to pick up the new Resident Evil game, and I don't even know if it's out yet. That was that's a big thing for me. Resident Evil is absolutely one of my favorites, and I definitely want to pick up the new one. Ender Shadow, good seeing you, man. Thank you for saying hi, even though we've seen each other many times. We just, you, you know, the username or your YouTube name and then the face. Now it's all together, man. Let's see here. Black was my favorite fig, but I'm a horrible shill for Valorverse. All good. Fly home tomorrow. Okay, cool. Awesome, man. Just have a safe flight. Let's see. Okay, so the only thing we'll go to toy news first, because I went on the Toy Arc and I was just trying to see if there was anything that was announced really, and I don't know much of anything that was really announced. There's a few things, articles here by NECA or from NECA, Ultimate Ghostface, which we're very familiar with the Ghostface figure by NECA, and I don't know, it's just a new one, I guess. As well as Grover. Grover is a nice addition to the Sesame Street line, and I actually got to see it at the NECA booth at Zolocon, so that was really awesome. Let's see. I know my the bandwidth is going crazy with the website up. I swear to God. Let's see. The box packaging, I'm always interested in that, just so you can see what's really in it. It comes with letters S and G, and then some additional hands. But that's really cool. If it came with the phone booth, that would have been awesome. But that looks cool. I mean, I grew up on Sesame Street. It's cool. I'm not one to pick this up because I'm not collecting the Sesame Street line, but it's really cool to see, an action figure of these characters. And then a new Usagi Yojimbo, which is nice. Here we are. This one I like. This is really cool. I do like this one. Am I gonna buy it? No, I'm not. I'm not collecting NECA. It's cool to see these figures or these characters, even though I know there's been multiple. So I think, and then I also releasing. So re-releases, good and bad. I mean, sometimes I'm fine with re-releases because I can save my money, buy something else, considering the fact that I may have these figures. Then re-releases are also another good thing because they have figures that I have never bought, and they have a Majin Buu. So I absolutely would love to get a Majin Buu figure. I'm not going to pay the aftermarket price for a Majin Buu now, so I could easily pick this one up. The first form cell is weird because I I found the cell at the Bandai store at the American Dream Mall, which is crazy. So now I'm confused why they're re-releasing. It's a little silly, but and then that's really it. I mean, I don't really have much to talk about when it comes to toy news. So we can remove that. Unless you guys know of any toy news that I completely missed. I am not too sure. But yeah. I kind of tried to quickly go through what I could find, but it was like, it's all good. Let's see. Let me get back here. What do I collect? Everything, unfortunately. If I go through my top to bottom, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified series, then it kind of jumps into SH Figure Arts. Majority of it is anime figures. And then Jada Toys, Storm Marina, good one, what up? Myth Legions. Let's see. Let me end that out of there. That's bothering me right now. Let's see. Yeah, it goes all over the place. Van Presto statues sometimes crazy. Hector, how are you, man? So glad I got Legendary Warrior this weekend. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm definitely going to open her up this right here tonight, just so we can check it out. I really hope Bobby Valek comes to the Joe Toy Fest in May. Joe Toy Fest in May. Oh, in DFW? I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is. That's his biggest show, if I'm not mistaken. And brings I'm sure he'll do that because they're $30. That's his pricing. Luke, what's up, man? Super good. DeGhoul, what's up, man? Anyone get a Royal Guard early from Target? My friend helped me out with one. So yeah, I'm happy. He's a great friend. Journey, how are you, man? Team Rocket Anti-Hero, do you Pokemon? I do. Me and my kids just opened up this UPC, and I actually recorded it, so I might actually put a video out of unboxing that. I actually just found the CTB last Friday, which was awesome because I was extremely happy that I found it. No, last Thursday. I found this last Thursday. Incredible. That was incredible that I actually found that at retail. It's insane. In Dallas, Texas, he was here. He was here last year, and I got to shake his hand. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Bobby's great. Okay, so Zolocon. Now, I had a great time at Zolocon. I actually still have my lanyard on because I was Ultimate VIP. I highly recommend, especially for Zolocon, for anyone that went to Zolocon this weekend. If you got a VIP pass, it's absolutely worth it. It is very much worth buying a VIP pass because you'll have access to the preview night, which is my Zolocon video that most of you have watched, and you learn and you find what's going to be there, and you can more than likely purchase any exclusives that any vendor may have available. It's much better to go early. But remember, in our toy community, waiting in line is one of the things that we kind of do. I constantly wait in line in events like these, toy show events, Comic-Con events. Hell, last week going to the Dragon Ball event in New Jersey, I waited 9.5, 10 hours, and I came home with nothing. So being able to choose a VIP versus general admission, I'm more than likely going to pick VIP just to ensure that I get the items that I want. Now, it's not always guaranteed, but that is absolutely one big thing about, any show or Comic-Con and there's exclusives involved, you just have to like kind of pay to play. Unfortunately, that's just our hobby here. It's crazy. Um, but I felt as if, you know, it was it was run very well. They did a good job. Uh, I definitely have critiques in which I can voice on, but overall, I had a great time. And you know what makes it a good time? It's meeting up with your friends, especially people that you may not have met before, but you know, throughout this online community, it was wonderful just meeting people all over the place. And I greatly appreciate um, any of my viewers that stop me to say hi, tell me a story. Oh, that means a lot to me. It's great. And I hope I gave you a sticker. Honestly, I hope I gave you a sticker because I was trying to hand it out to everybody. Um, it was a great time, absolute great time. Uh, I got to hang out with 209 Ed and his daughter, really cool. NJ Tree was with me practically the whole day on Saturday, so I had great company and it was amazing. And seeing everybody, which oh man, I don't even know if I can name everybody, but good lord, it is wild. It was just awesome to see everybody. Now, I'm pretty sure I was able to get everything that I wanted to get. There were some serious like FOMO from me because there were a perfect example. Perfect example was the Big Bad Workshop. Big Bad Workshop was there, and their entire lineup of Monster Force figures. Oh my god, they looked really good, really good. But I held back for some reason, and I chose not to buy any Monster Force figures. It's weird. I wanted to try one at least, but I didn't I didn't buy it. It was just tempting. I bought so much other stuff. That's the wild thing about it. So I'm I that was now I feel bad. I felt like I should have just bought one. You know what that is? It's crazy. Um good lord. I got to catch up with you guys. Where do we go? And here we go. Sean, you got me into One Piece, and I'm not going to forgive you. One Piece what? One Piece anime, One Piece figures, One Piece statues, One Piece trading cards, One Piece manga, the One Piece Netflix show, which is awesome. Benny, how are you, man? It was great seeing you. Disavowed was there. Great seeing you too, man. And Tuna Ed, yes, awesome. Yep, I'm glad he got to meet a lot of people there. Is there a release date for the black? If Laser Pants was still in the chat, he might know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'd want to say maybe May. I think because I think he's releasing it during the time the new series comes out. So I feel like that's the whole thing right there, you know. I need an Ed sticker. Yes, Ed stickers are awesome. It's very cool. Don't eBay price? Yeah, man, people are really buying it up on eBay. There's a lot of people buying a lot of the exclusives on eBay or Mercari, either one. Hopefully available by Kane and April's. Let's see. I never pay secondary market prices. It's been a while since I paid like a high secondary price. Robert's Infinite Realms, what's up, man? Finally remembered you're on Sunday. Well, I appreciate it, man. You are from Taiwan. I am from my nationality is Philippines, so I'm Filipino, but of course I'm right here in the U.S. Let's see. Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. How are you, bud? Thanks so much for helping me out. I pinned your video at the top of my chat in my. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yes, I I couldn't drop off your package today because I was at Zolocon, and then I forgot UPS has shorter hours, so your figure will be on your way tomorrow. Buddy started buying Monster Force figs last year, and he seems pleased with it. Yeah, oh yeah, they look absolutely amazing. Oh my god, they look incredible. My I feel stupid not buying at least one. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go to Joe Fest this year. Never been, but I need to go. Everything. Really like the Monster Force stuff, but that exclusive was a little weak. You know what? It's funny because it's a translucent figure, that exclusive, and the Legions Con eraser was a translucent figure. But then people told me, who told me this? Dark Joker's in. Dante. Dante told me, buy eraser, and if I have the Legions Con exclusive, you can swap the body parts because it's a translucent eraser from Legions Con and then the regular eraser figure. And I thought that was an awesome idea. And of course, I still never bought eraser. So I think next time I will have to go and buy it. K-Mac, what's up, man? How you doing? Omega Weapon, what's up? One Piece. No, it doesn't. You collect it just as much as anybody else. Now, you telling me about Union Arena with solo leveling now? Oh my god, I gotta buy a box. I really do. March, April. Okay. Bobby said April for the Black last night. Cool. I thought he said June for release date, but I may be wrong. I can sing when I want to. Kyle, what's up, man? Good to see you this weekend. No rush, my friend. I just totally appreciate it. Much respect. No, yeah, of course, man. No problem. I'm glad you I'm glad you called me. Because and I was still there. So that was pretty wild. Let's see. Tall Joe's HQ. What's up, man? How you doing? So yeah, Zolocon, great show. One of their sponsors, Monster energy drinks. I've been drinking this all weekend. All of the zero sugar ones because I cannot have a lot of sugar, but still, I swear to God, everyone who was around me, I more than likely had a Monster drink in my bag or in my hand. So I pretty much grabbed like 4 or 5 throughout the day on Saturday, and then another like 3 more today, and maybe like 3 on Friday. so yeah, nice drinks. They were all free. Yeah, free Monster drinks. They handed them out. If you wanted to get one, you walked up to their booth, grab a regular one and a zero sugar. What the hell? How can you not? If you turn down free, oh my god. It was a cool event. I really liked it. Nice. That's awesome. Operator sponsor. Yeah, thanks. Al, what's up, man? Yeah, you too. Halloween Boy and another the General will be my next element. I saw Halloween Boy. It was a neat figure. I don't know if that was the one that unless there was something about it, I kind of overlooked it, but I did see it. Isn't there a 2 per day limit on? I have no idea. I just was like zero sugar, cool, and some of them didn't have like the taurine, so I was good. It was more. It's not healthy, but it's better. I don't know. Lots of free cool stuff. McFarlane was great. McFarlane was great. McFarlane was extremely generous. Extremely generous. McFarlane Toys was at the show, and there were people at the show handing out little cards, little Spawn cards, and you had to go to the McFarlane Toys booth, hand in your card, and on the floor were a bunch of McFarlane toy figures ranging from some Warhammer, a lot of DC Multiverse, a lot of page punchers, the little, I forgot what they're called, the little statues of the DC characters that they made, a lot of anime figures, Bleach, um, Demon Slayer, the Batman cowls, they were there. There were some superpowers vehicles. There were some superpowers. There was a lot. I picked up my own free figure, so I thought it was very cool to see what they had to offer. Plus, they had a display of current and new figures that were coming out, which is extremely cool. That was really cool to see that. Lewis, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I buy one Monster Force figure a week on Vivo. Good Lord. Hope the event went well. Vaz, how you? It went very well. Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna show up, but it's all good. Try next year. It's really awesome. I'm getting Dr. Brain Guy and Eraser tomorrow, according to FedEx tracking. Well, cool. That's awesome. Zolocon will be my contour now every year. It was a blast. Nice. That's awesome, man. I get to see you every year. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of things. Four Horsemen was great. They definitely had quite a bit to offer, and they were selling a whole lot. Oh, and by the way, McFarlane Toys, they were giving away on average around 500 pieces, 500 figures each day, Saturday and Sunday. So that's quite a lot. That's a huge thing that Zolocon and McFarlane Toys collaborated together to give back to the community. So that's very cool. Yeah, Four Horsemen was awesome. Let me see. You know what? I'll talk about it by showing you what I picked up too. So first of all, for a VIP, depending upon which one you picked, of course, I picked the Four Horsemen, Realm of the Underworld, Grim the Executioner. This is cool. This is actually a Zola World IP. Okay, so Mike owns Realm of the Underworld. He created Grim the Executioner, and this is a collaboration with the Four Horsemen. And the Four Horsemen made his figure come to life in a more modern way. And this, I know the light is going to shine here. This is extremely cool. Very, very cool. I love the 3 different skull heads, but of course you can put that hood over his head, and this looks incredible. So I don't know how many figures we're going to get to tonight, but we'll try to open up as much as possible. But this was your exclusive if you paid for that VIP pass. And how am I going to stack these figures here? With that, you actually got your poster from Scott West. He's the artist, and these are 2 of the characters that were Zolocon exclusives made by the Four Horsemen the 2 previous years. So that's absolutely really cool. Skeletron and Marauders Inc. was there. Skeletron, I did make a purchase from Skeletron because I actually did want to try out their figures, because now they have 6-inch figures outside of their 3 3/4 O-ring figures. So I picked up, which of course I opened, one of the Wolf Troopers, and the Wolf Trooper is the red character. If you saw on my Instagram, I tried doing a picture. It's not the best, but I tried. But this is the Wolf Trooper right here. Absolutely cool. It articulates very, very nicely. It's a very cool figure. Got a lot of accessories that comes with it. It's nice. And I did buy the Jungle Wolf Trooper, which the camo on this is remarkable. It looks really nice. I don't know, the glare is gonna hit me, but this is cool. It's got a green camo to it. I think these are sealed. Oh yeah, these are sealed. There's no like tape on it or anything like that. So yeah, they have four 6-inch figures. No, three 6-inch figures, and then an accessory pack. So I got 2 out of the 3, but I'm looking forward to the actual Skeletron figure that's going to come out soon. So that's really awesome. See if you could look at the deco on that. That's really, really nice. I really like that. This is cool. Similar accessories, just in its a particular color. So if any of you have any of the Skeletron figures, let me know what you think, because these, after playing around with this is nice. This is actually really nice, and it kind of goes in with the Joes and Action Force. So that's awesome. I really like that. So we'll see what I get to tonight, but I'm going to show you everything I got. 4 Horsemen, like I was saying. Surprisingly, I was very good at my spending at 4 Horsemen. I only bought one thing from the 4 Horsemen, even though they surprised us with bringing 2 of the Legions Con figures, and technically 2 of the Legions Con figures, but in their standard version. If you know what I mean when it comes to 4 Horsemen. So the 4 Horsemen had 4 exclusives at Legions Con, and 2 of them were there, the full exclusives, and then the other 2 were these characters, which was these figures are incredible. But I have these are the Legions Con exclusive, but they actually created a standard version of them and surprised everyone and put them out on the table in the show. So for those that never went to Legions Con, they had an opportunity to buy the standard version of the figures and not the exclusive version. So that's very cool that they put that out. But the main attraction was the legendary warrior of this barbarian type of figure, female barbarian. This is nice. So upsetting with this whole Red Sonja crap. I swear to God, that ridiculous. It's so stupid. And if you guys have been following what's been going on, this is an incredible looking figure, and it would have been incredible if the Red Sonja people just didn't poo-pooed all over it. It's ridiculous. This is awesome. This looks great. We'll definitely take a look at this and open it up. So I was able to get one. They only did 1 per person, so it sold out fast. So we got that. Let's see. What else? What is this? Oh, this is actually from Zolo World also. Mike had given me from his Space Heroes lines, and the Space Heroes lines are the chimps in the spacesuits. But this is just a 3 3/4 figure of the arbitrary scientists. That's awesome. I think that's a very cool looking figure. I could not open this. This is too clean, and is really just, you can only get this through Zolo World, and I love how that looks. So the space chimps, which you can absolutely pick up from Zolo World, that's extremely cool. But these are like 3 3/4 figures. I like what he does with that. That is, Zolo World's thing. The 5.5 figures and the 3 3/4. I did get Valiverse stuff. So we went to Valiverse and picked up some Action Force figures. Technically a couple, some, not all, but we'll see. Where am I? I'm going to keep up with you guys in the chat. So you did a very professional. Well, I appreciate that, man. I tried my best to see how it would work out in that format, and I actually did like that format. So I'm glad it worked out. Let's see. Alan Kenny, appreciate it, man. Yeah, thank you. It was good meeting you as well. Not gonna make that one, but oh man, for Kane, yeah. I really like the Skeletron figures. I have to get at least 2 more of the silver fellas. Yeah, I was torn. I liked the red and the black, and then I absolutely liked the camo. I felt bad not getting the silver one, but I can pick it up next time. I have a Jungle Wolf Trooper. Nice, that's awesome. Skeletron figs are good. I have several. Oops, about to. Yeah, man. Be safe, man. Thank you for being here. Well, Jared, what's up, man? The Sentinels look good back there. You're covered. The Sentinels. What Sentinels? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see that. I can't even. Your coverage of Zolocon was fascinating. So Skeletron essentially putting out classified GI Joe Europe, actually, in a way, if you want to think of it like that, like Palatoy, if you want to. But I don't know the full history. But yes, especially I think one of the designers, the designers is from the Hasbro. Like he was from the Hasbro GI Joe classified team. So it's very when you look at it and you play with it, it's very similar to classified. Jeff Morris, what's up, man? You playing new video games now? I will definitely pick it up. Absolutely. Resident Evil 9, hell yes. Absolutely. My whole video game collection, it's like I have a whole display over there and I love it. So I always, try to pick up my favorite IPs. So Valaverse, I picked up 3 things. It's funny. The first one was the points mail away, right? This is cool. This was the translucent one. Oh my god. Let me see. This translucent guy. Oh my god. This translucent is awesome. And there's of course a ton of accessories that go with it as well. Like the shields, the blast effect pieces, all the hands, the stands, even everything is translucent. It's very cool. Even the weapons. The weapons are translucent too. That's awesome to see. But it's called a Wraith. The Praetorian Wraith. That's absolutely cool to see that stuff. So yeah, we can play with that. I already opened that. And this one, we should know, this is the black. Absolutely crazy. Everyone is gunning for this one. I'd have to say it is my favorite exclusive of Zolocon. Yeah, it may be. But I did not get the variant. It would have been cool if I did. But there is the black, which is insanely cool. It's really cool. The paint on the skull itself is phenomenal. He did a great job with this. So this is wonderful. So we got the black. We'll definitely open this one up as well. But yes, there we go. The black. This is $30, by the way, $30. You can't beat that, especially with prices nowadays. It's crazy. But I also did the third pickup was a impulse buy because I didn't even realize it was on the table. But I did get Weapons Pack November, which I didn't even realize was there, but there it was. So Weapons Pack November is this awesome rocket launcher with a case. It's got a case. Oh man, that's extremely cool. That's awesome. That is really cool. And look at this. Look at that blast muzzle effect. Jeez. That's nice. It's really nice. What else am I, or do I? What else do I got in here? Not that side. Oh, McFarlane. I already talked about McFarlane. McFarlane was, I got my free figure, and I decided, because I didn't need any DC Multiverse figures, but you tell me, I got the Persona 3 Reload figure. Persona 3 video games. If you played any of the Persona games, you'll know who this is or what this is. So this is cool. A lot of people pick this up. It's a cool looking figure, especially to represent the Persona brand. I can absolutely add this to my video game collection area, which is really nice. There you go. But yeah, this is one of the free figures that you got to pick up at the McFarlane booth if you had a voucher card for it. So this is cool. It's got 3 faceplates. The sculpt of it looks great. It looks exactly like the character itself, and it comes with other stuff. There's like a redemption card over there. It's got like a nameplate and stand and all kind. Oh, it's an actual figure stand. It's not just a foot stand. It's an actual flight stand, trading card and other stuff. So that's nice, and it's part of the Elite Edition. Aren't Elite Editions like $60? Really? Like, that's insane. Because I remember seeing some of the Elite Editions, whether it be the Spawn or the Doom figure or the Diablo figures. They're like $60. If I could be wrong, I'm just saying that's crazy. Let's see, where do we go? Got Louise, and yeah, man, it was good seeing you, man. I don't know how I could do 3 days easily. There's too much to see. Like, if you're the kind of person at a show that just needs to get their exclusives from the toy lines that you like, cool. By all means, go ahead and do it. You can head out. I absolutely like to talk. I'm always meeting people and just talking to other people that are just like-minded like me. So it's always fun for me to be able to have a conversation with, the stuff that we like. You know what I mean? So standing in line doesn't bother me. Like I said, I did it last week at the Dragon Ball tour for 9.5 hours. So this was a cakewalk, honestly. And I got to walk around and just look at all the vendor tables. So much fun. All the displays from all the different companies that were there. That's always amazing to do. So I know what you mean. It's not for everybody, but I could easily do 3. Hell, I do New York Comic Con 4 days straight from morning to night all the time. RE9 is pretty great. Don't watch any reviews or story spoilers. Oh, man, really? Oh, my God. You know what's worse, though? Finding the time to play it is going to be the worst part. That's going to be the crazy part. Wow. I just noticed. Guys, thank you all for being here. 56 people in the chat. I greatly appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Who the hell is going to be buying the 6 teams of NBA? Oh, my God. I know, right? I don't know which team I would want to buy. I'm not sure yet. But that's cool that they're doing it. I mean, it's just another alternate variant figure. I want all the new Black Fears. So do I, man. So do I. I got one, definitely. Oh, yes, I heard. Yes, I heard you got one. That's awesome. That's really cool. You got the variant. That's incredible. 60. Yeah, see? This thing is $60. That's really cool. The black is going to blow up, I think. It may overtake action for it's possible. We'll see what happens. I literally can't play Resident Evil too late in the night. So yeah, finding time to play is a pain. Yeah, finding time to play is going to be pretty insane, but I definitely want to. For Resident Evil, I definitely try to make time. I really do. I think there was one that I just never finished, so I just unfortunately just watched it on YouTube. Normally, what was it? 7. I didn't finish 7. Yeah. I think it was 7. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. So, Ed McFarlane, the wonderful rep there, Claudio, was extremely gracious. He let me pick up some extra figures because I was doing some work for him, as well as I'm going to do some reviews. So he actually them McFarlane was nice enough to provide to the channel basically all the figures from Bleach. So the McFarlane Toys Bleach figures. So we got everybody, as far as I know. This is everybody that they released, which is extremely cool. And these were also figures that you got to choose from if you handed in your voucher card. So we definitely got all these figures. And these are really cool figures too, because, well, first of all, scale-wise is already 7 inches, but they all have, soft goods to them. There's Ewok. There's Toshiro. I love Bleach, by the way. Bleach is also one of my favorite animes. This 1,000-Year Blood War, I still have to catch up on because I haven't caught up on it. Here's Ichigo and Byakuya, which is nice. It's cool that they did the soft goods underneath the white. So as a, oh my God, court guard, Jesus Christ. And then Uryu right here, which is extremely cool. So yeah, expect reviews on this in the future. That's pretty cool. Good Lord, what do we got? What am I missing? Oh yes, I had a great I did a trade at the show. It's not always about spending money. You can actually do some trades. I went to a friend, Fandom's Treasure. Fandom's Treasure had his own booth. He was selling a lot of Pokemon sets, boxes, singles, cards, everything. Some toys here and there, but he had one particular set that I was just like, oh my God. I saw it on Friday and I was like, God, how am I going to get that? And I remembered, I was like, I have a particular Pokemon card that I could possibly trade him. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring it in, offer the trade, see what happens. And he did. He agreed. So I traded this one Pokemon SIR. It was a Team Rocket Moltres from Destined Rivals. And he traded me this, the One Piece Volume 1 illustration box. This is the one box I never could find back when it was released. And this is incredible. I'm so happy that I finally have this box, because this was almost the one box that I was missing. I still can't find Volume 5 and 6, which sucks. But now I have the set of Volume 1 and 2, because I've always had 2. I found 2 at the stores. But now here's Volume 1, which is absolutely... And there's a perfectly good reason why I wanted this. Yes, it is One Piece cards. I do collect One Piece trading cards. I've always been collecting it. But the promo cards here are from the artist Peach Momoko. And Peach Momoko is absolutely one of my favorite artists. She's so unique. She's currently doing Marvel comics right now. She's doing Ultimate X-Men, and it's awesome to see her work in Ultimate X-Men. And personally, I have worked with her twice at New York Comic Con. Because when I was working with Reed Pop, I was stationed to be with her and execute some of the line cues, as well as if anything she needed. I was just there to help her out. So personally, Peach Momoko is awesome. So it was awesome, working with her. I think it was like on a Friday and a Saturday during a New York Comic Con. So it's really cool. So that was great. So thank you, Fandom's Treasure. And let's see. Do I have anything in my bag? You know what's even crazier? Even though that I got a lot of stuff, or purchased a lot of stuff, I also got a lot of my pickups from other people that we knew we were going to see each other. So we all each had our pile of loots to hand off to each other. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Four Horsemen gave me a bag too. This was the bag at Legion's Con that I never got, which I was in a way upset about, because I was like, oh, I always wanted to get one of those bags that they were giving away, and I did not get a bag. So I was like, good Lord. Last purchases were from Savage Crucible. So Savage Crucible definitely had quite a bit of stuff. They definitely did. And it was wild. They were selling so much stuff. Like, majority of it all sold out on Saturday. That was crazy. I'm surprised they sold out. No, you know what? I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised they sold out that quickly. That's how crazy it was. Everyone was selling out. The black sold out. I was like, Bobby, I didn't even think. I thought you would at least last until Sunday. No, he sold out of so much stuff. People were buying the display Vanguard vehicles, because I was just like, wow. Let's see. Who did I miss here? The event was so cool that not only toys but comics too, an amount of very cool sellers too. Nice done. And I will certainly be back. That's awesome, man. That's good to hear. I got tired and left before too. Wish I knew about the Red Bull. Oh yeah, the monster. Yeah. Oh my God. This honestly, Monster has been a sponsor of Zolocon every year, and every year they bring so many, more than enough drinks for people to just grab at least one. And here I am grabbing like 4 or 5. But yeah, and they're all free. They hand you, just go grab it. It's awesome. And that's why, if you got a lanyard, I don't know if you got a lanyard, it says Monster on it. So yeah, at any time, if you're going to Zolocon, look forward to a Monster drink, because you can get your share. I'm waiting on Crimson Desert to be released in late March for PS5. Have you seen it? Crimson Desert. I have not. I may not be aware of that. Claudio is amazing. I spoke to him a few minutes, but was great. They are amazing people. I only collect them. Yes, you do. You are a huge McFarlane collector. We'll finish my collection now, but may keep following some other lines. Your Zolocon video was very well done. Felt like I was there. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you, man. The only one problem I really struggle with them is the logistic. They are horrible when dealing. East is the last region to receive their toys, and when here, scalpers get them offered. I feel like that's with a lot of them, not just McFarlane. CLR, what's up, man? Watching the stream, unboxing my Lifeline and Titania. I picked up. Nice, man. Lifeline. That is a figure I have yet to find, but that's new. That recently just came out. Unparalleled gave you a shout out on his live stream. You're gonna get famous on us. Really? What did Unparalleled? I of course, Wade. Me and Wade know each other. What did he say? Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? How you doing? Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, Savage Crucible. Savage Crucible had an amazing setup. It's the typical formatted setup that they've done if you've ever been to a show with them there. And they had a lot of surprises on the table, some new stuff that you've never seen before, including stuff that's on its way here. So I'm absolutely excited to see some of that arrive soon. I'm very happy that the show exclusive arrived in time for Zolocon, because if you follow Savage Crucible, that figure may not have made it because it was stuck in Japan, according to the post. And I talked to Rob at Savage Crucible about it, so he said, "Yeah, it just arrived, which is amazing." So I'm glad they got whatever shipment they could and sold out as fast as it did on Saturday. So I think it's really cool. What else? And then of course what they had to offer, they definitely had a lot to offer. I'm glad, what was remaining. A lot was, well, there was a few Lemurians left by the end of the Sunday. There was a few collegiate legends, Penn State collegiate legends left too. They had two full rows of collegiate legends, and I'm glad they sold, because those football players are phenomenal. They are great figures to play with. But yeah, Lemurians left, and the deluxe stands were left. Can you believe that? That is wild. Here is the show exclusive that I picked up. This is Brynjar Vale. So this is cool. The character looks awesome. The paint is incredible on here. So we're going to take a look at that. Look at the armor. That is insane. So this is cool. We got the show exclusive. I picked up from Series 2, Nashorn. Yeah, Nashorn, the Disinherited. This is one of the Series 2 figures I always wanted to pick up. So there's that. This isn't new. This has been out for a while, but I haven't gotten any of the Series 2 figures. The Deluxe Dungeon. I was late on the pre-order for this thing, but this is the Deluxe. Look at, there is so much accessories in here. It looks incredible. It really does. The paint on this is absolutely phenomenal. Nikki Nicole did a great job on this. So, good Lord, we're definitely gonna have to make the time to do this. But they also had, if you follow Savage, they also had the Varnox there. The Varnox Unchained. I bought one. Honestly, I can't recall which one is which. I know based upon the scorpion tattoo, not on the helmets, but still, I was just like, this is awesome. Oh my God. There is a lot of stuff in this set, and it looks incredible. So I was able to get a Varnox. That's insane. I think that's it, but there are more. There's definitely more pickups, but I'm going to leave that for a toy hunt video because they're not necessarily Zolocon related, but I just figured focus on the Zolocon stuff. So the Zolocon, outside of like the featured, toy companies, there was a ton of vendors, a whole lot of vendors doing all kinds of product. Even artists that were there, sculptors, they create their own products and stuff. So it's really, really cool to see stuff like that. I was trying to dig around through a lot of the vendors that had some of the modern stuff, even some of the retro stuff. The retro stuff is awesome. Seeing the stuff back from the 80s and the 90s is really cool. Seeing these vendors have product like that, and it's amazing to see. NJ Tree was with me, and he was telling me, he's like, he saw he saw the toy department from Ohio. The toy department had an amazing light up sign, and it was a KB Toy Store marquee electronic light box sign that also had the Nintendo Power of America seal. And I know it was in my video, like towards the end, and someone bought it. And I thought that was an incredible purchase because that the toy department was selling it for $9,500, and NJ Tree was there and saw the guy just like stack of cash. It was like that must have been quite the sight. That's pretty damn awesome. He just watched a video on his live stream and thanked you. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll have to check out the live stream then. Thank you for the Zolocon walkthrough. Looked like fun. Those look dope, but not a Penn fan. Yeah, I'm a Penn Stater. I have my college degree through Penn State, so yeah, I'm not surprised they only brought Penn State, but it's still cool. Retro is amazing. I did buy a Batmobile from. Oh, that's cool. I did want to have it and put the side with the McFarlane's. Was so good. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, if it's in good condition, still that's really cool to see. All right, let's see. Let me add this on here. Why did that do that? Let's see. Any suggestions of what I should open first? Because that was a lot I just showed you in like 30, 40 minutes. Good Lord. Yeah, whether it be Savage Crucible, Action Force, or Four Horsemen, hell, or Skeletron, I'll do that too. There's quite a bit that I can just hopefully. I don't know if there's anything specific that be like you guys want to take a look at first. I have no issues with it. So Kyle said Crucible. Yeah, cool. Let's start with the exclusive, the one that so many people missed out on, which is extremely unfortunate. But he is the show exclusive, so this will be at toy shows that they all attend to. So if Savage Crucible is going to a toy show and you want to get this figure, by all means. And at the same time, please keep in mind, it's while supplies last. So I always recommend get there early. Get there as early as possible. Because look, I always try to get anywhere early just to ensure that I at least get one. But damn, I hate it when people can't get it. So apparently, was it in here? Or did it drop out? Something fell. Apparently, there's new accessory weapons. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm holding it. If you've ever opened up a Savage Crucible figure or box, they have blind bags inserted in the box, and there's this black bag. There you go. Oh God, there's another one. There's another exclusive bag. So, or mystery bag, and a lot of it is like variant weapons. And of course, is there a card? Nope, there's no card in here. Okay, so they also did like a trading card thing too. So cool to see that there's going to be these mystery bags, and these are brand new mystery bags. So it's a whole new lineup of mystery accessories. So that's awesome. That is very cool to, see that stuff. Tyler Toys, thank you for being here. Skeletron, okay. Skeletron is up next. We can do that. So I'll put that on the table in a moment. So first, blind bags. Let's see what we got. The accessories are cool because they're typically the existing weapons that they've been making. And they just make like an variant alternate painted color of it, or they were showcasing at the table that they can be blacklight activated. So that's extremely cool. And this is nuts. I got one of the blacklight ones. Nice. Look at, oh my God, that's huge. Like, that's well over, that's like almost 7 inches right there. This thing is huge. There are some translucent parts in it, and that's actually the blacklight activated stuff. That's awesome. Whose sword is this? Oh my God. There's a skull right at the end of this. Oh God, that's very cool. And I have no idea what's in this gold bag, but it's got to be some sort of accessory that is okay. It is a necklace chain for a figure, but it's like a heart. That's unusual. I don't know what to expect out of that, but okay. We got that. So we can put that off the side. All right, let's see. This is pretty wild. And there goes. Okay, so that's cool. It's like a feline type character. And where's the knife that I had? Oh, here we go. Wow. So if you watch the Zolocon video, that was Nikki Nicole, who basically does the paint. And this looks ridiculous. Let's fix the feet. That looks wild. Like the patina colors on the armor right there, all over. That's really awesome. The chainmail, like that blue really stands out there. It's like a royal blue color. The fur on the sculpted fur on the arms looks really good. This chain, this is a real chain, by the way. That's not plastic, but there's a sword that can hold on there. So we have, I know these parts, I think you could possibly add pieces into those right there. And just like with any, if you never had Savage Crucible, these armor pieces can come right off. There's a peg hole right in there. Majority of this stuff can definitely come off. Yeah, this armor piece can come off, and it's basically, he's got like some kind of shirt vest type of thing. The head sculpt is cool, and the mouth opens. That's even better. That's really cool. Let's see if I can just raise this up for a moment. You guys can see the head sculpt. Yeah, the paint on that is incredible. It looks really good. Joints move really nicely right out of the box. Let me see if I can fix this ankle, because I know he was kind of tilted, and there is ratchets in the ankle, so I know it's awkward. It's awkward, with the camera in front and trying to just mess with it there. That looks really cool. The other head sculpt, though, look at this head sculpt. The eyes are glossy too. That makes it look really good. Give that chain to Akuma. Is it? That's funny. Where is? Let's see. Looks amazing in person. Videos don't do them justice. Leon Serrano, what's up, man? I believe they got rid of the card and added the extra accessories. Gotcha. It's funny because I saw some cards on the table at the show, and I wasn't sure what they were there for or if they were just handing it out. But who knows? It's still cool. The cards are fun to collect. Very cool. That looks really dope. His weapons are insane. He's got quite a bit. He's got 3 pairs of hands. He's got one main accessory, which is a tied up scroll. And they always come with these pegs. And the pegs, they always have a peg system here. So if I wanted to, instead of this sheath right here, I could pop this out of the peg and put this here on the side. Or if I didn't want this chain here, I could take this out, pop it in right there or right there. So there's always options on their accessories, which is always fun. I kind of enjoy that design, and it makes it different enough for figure. But his weapons, a lot of detail. There's so much sculpt in there, and it's painted extremely well. Good Lord. So he's got 4 swords in a way. Well, there's this dagger piece right here, which I'm going to assume goes right in there. Then there's this sword. Look at the gold paint on this. That's crazy. And then the sword itself. Here's the other sword. The damage, weathering, all nice. And then here's another one. This one's really beat up. That's pretty wild. So this, what would we put in that? I don't think this goes in there. No, too big. It's got to be this one. It's got to be this sword. Yep. That would make more sense. So that can go right in there. So nice. That's awesome. So what a figure. That looks incredible. I'm going to move right along with this because I know we only have a certain amount of time, but this is still nice. Good Lord. Savage wins me with non-human creatures. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I love my Lemurians. My Lemurians are awesome. I wish I had a black light right now so I could showcase this. I don't know if you can see, like, there is the translucency in there to use a black light. Looks so good. But that was a bonus weapon, That's awesome to see. All right. Skeletron. So we have the Jungle Wolf Trooper, and it's basically similar to the Wolf Trooper, but this is the jungle one. So let's take a look at this. I bought this basically because of the camo. It looks extremely well done. What the hell? Open up. Here we go. I know I'm not going to have room. I'm going to be like stacking trays and boxes left and right. This has a tie on here. Hold on. Yep, let's knife that out. There we go. So these are kind of, sometimes they're seized. When I opened up the red one was very difficult to articulate because it was just hard. The arms were good. The arms are easy to move. but the knees, sometimes you have to, like, you know how when you break them in, and it scares you. It absolutely scares you, because you're afraid it, like, a joint may snap. But once you articulate it, it starts being smooth again. I mean, sometimes you can hear the snap. You're like, oh, what happened? But basic, simple. Nope, don't want to use that word either. Familiar articulation with Joe's, maybe Action Force too, because you have a diaphragm cut, you have a ball waist, which is nice. You have the upper thigh, double jointed knees, a boot cut, ankle rocker, upper bicep, double jointed elbow, and of course, there is a nice butterfly joint too. And then they have armor or some kind of vest on the front, a belt. So it's very familiar territory when it comes to articulation on these guys, but they look so good. Whether it be, and it's kind of like, so you get this jungle trooper here, and the standard trooper here, and they look great. They definitely look great. So it's a repaint if you think about it. So they got three of the same figure. There's a silver one too, and the silver looks really good. But considering this, they all have the same accessories. They're just designed differently, and these are helmets too. These are helmets that you can put on. So the Jungle Trooper. First of all, the camo on this is remarkable. I think they did a great job on the camo on this. Looks great. And the design, like the camo's even up on here, all throughout the body. Here's the helmet. Snug fit for this Wolf Trooper. They have this backpack, which I feel like, yeah, because these have to be the exhaust ports on here, I'm guessing, but that looks like that. So I guess because I don't know much about the story of the Skeletron characters and stuff, but they seem more space type figures. Let's see here. Let me yeah, so this is really cool. Let me see if I can show you this. So they have a rifle right here, then the pistol right there, and 3 sets of hands. So trigger hands, like C-cup hands, fists up here. These are the magazines for the rifle here. And then it comes with grenades, muzzle flash, and some claws for, I think they attach to, okay, I see how they attach. I wasn't sure how they attach. It kind of slides in, so I'm assuming you may have to take off, unless you can just open it up and it will slide right in. Okay, I think I can. I think. Because I don't think oh, cool, look at that. It has a forearm twist right there. So that is something extra that I was not expecting. The first time I was messing with this, man, the hands were so hard to come out. Now, once I got them out, they were easy. So I would recommend taking off the hand first, then sliding this in so you don't break it. But that's cool. Look at that. Just When you pop the hand in, though, the claw gets in the way of trying to put the hand back in place. I didn't even insert it all the way, but that's nice. And it comes with a stand. It comes with a nice, clear Skeletron stand on there. So it's nice. I like it. And these are troopers, you know? And I'm an army of 2 trooper collector. I always try to get 2 of an army builder. And I feel like I want a second one just to kind of have that evenness in a way, which is crazy stupid, but you know what I mean. Let's see. John Battle, great to see you this weekend. Did everyone have a great weekend? Yes. Awesome weekend. Do the Skeletron figures? Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Especially when one of the sculptors, designers was on the classified team at Hasbro. Absolutely. I'm going to pick some up. Yeah. The silver one looks awesome. And it actually has a human head. And I know there's a story behind that, but I don't know who that person is. I know the name. Oh, God. I remember a name, and now I forget the name, of course. It was... is it on here? No, it's not on here. No, sorry. I know it's there. If you go on the website, I know you can order on the website, which is nice. It's still really cool, and I just can't recall who it was. I picked up the silver guy. Nice, man. You know what? At the end of Sunday, all they had left was 1 silver and 1 jungle trooper. And I was shocked. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Good job on them. They sold a lot of stuff. I still want the Robo Skull vehicle. I think that's an amazing looking vehicle. Okay, so what shall we open next? We got Skeletron, we got Savage. Do we want to open up more Savage Crucible? Do we want the Action Force, the black, or any of the 4 Horsemen stuff? Because I have the legendary warrior. You know, it's different when it comes to Mythic Legions. It's just their size is much different. It's so much different. I can't even recall. It was like her build looks so big, and of course, I'm alluding to we're going to open up the legendary warrior. Her build is much bigger, much bigger. And I kind of expected it because 1, it's Mythic Legions, and 2, when it's part of the Barbarian, like to match with the previous exclusive, I would have just assumed that, but there is a story in there, and the legendary Barbarian from last year alluded to the female character story, so maybe there's something in here that's going to say who the next tour show figure will be. So upon opening it, you get this wonderful soft goods like fur right there. That's nice to see. Oh my God, look at the weapons there. This hammer is beautiful right in there. And we get shoulder pauldrons. Looks like some bracers and maybe a different, like a shoulder piece. Oh yeah, these are different shoulder pieces. That's wild. Some other accessories like for her arms or forearms. Extra pair of hands. Why are these? Oh, these are horizontal gripping hands, and there's vertical gripping hands on the figure itself. Honestly, I thought there could be more. Oh, look at that. Everything just fell right out into the tray. when I was taking it out. And for good reason, because these two spots here had the red-haired, sculpted heads. So disappointing. Extremely disappointing. So, holy crap. Now, it's been a while, but there looks like some new pieces on here that I've never seen before. That's cool. They added this helmet, which is nice. This is like in my mind, the Valiant Knight helmet. That was a surprise drop from Legion's Con 2 years back. So we have the blonde head, we have the black hair one. Paint looks great. Looks really good. I mean, it's similar to the blonde. Man, I wish we had the other ones, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is a much bigger build. Holy crap. And you know why I say that? Because their typical female build is similar to this one. And I was just looking, I was like, look at it. She is much, much bigger. Let me take this out. Oops. So there is your typical female build, but this legendary warrior, oof, what a difference. There's a huge difference between the two female bodies of this legendary warrior. Holy crap. Okay, I see the difference now, considering the fact that I'm putting it side by side, but damn, when I got it, I was like, she looks much bigger. Like, it doesn't look like the same female body, and by all means, it is not the same female body. Wow. I mean, even the heads, like, the proportions are much bigger. That's so crazy. It just never dawned on me until I really put it side by side. DJ 5000, what's up, man? Action Force the Black, cool. We will do that next. My wife and I both collect some Mythic Legions. Expensive hobby, of course, yeah. Legendary Warrior looks great. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? How you doing? It's been a while. Yes, this. It looks nice. It definitely still looks nice. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at this. Savage Crucible. It's much bigger. And if I took a typical knight here, let me get the Revenant knight figure. This is your typical knight figure. Sheesh. It's much big. I think she's bigger. Good Lord, she's bigger. Wow. Okay. I'm so glad I still have my barbarian, the legendary barbarian. I didn't sell it. I still have my legendary barbarian. It's going to go well with her, both together, I should say. Good Lord. Very cool, though. Very, very cool. You picked up, Ganesha. Awesome. Ganesha looks awesome. I'm not going to collect any of the figure obscura. The silver guy was a friend of theirs who passed away, but they made him in silver because of a jacket he always wore. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy. So this more than likely similar articulation that they've always had. It's just the torso rocker, or ball waist, I should say. Yep. Same thing. I expect it all. I mean, it's Mythic Legions. They're more about sculpt and paint, and I still enjoy it because they look really good. I mean, you can't deny the detail that goes into what Mythic Legions does. It is crazy good. Now, are you a brunette person or a blonde person? I don't know. I like the dark-haired version more. But even with this, I mean, the hair sculpt definitely will hinder the articulation. And she definitely has, what? Let me see this. She's got two different types of shoulder pauldrons. One is smaller than the other. But I feel like you can either go with this metal one over her shoulder or this like leathery strap one over, which is much bulkier. I think if we use the smaller pieces, it'll have a better aesthetic to it. I don't know. But will the hair get in the way? That's gonna be another question that I will hope to answer once I see if I can pop this in. Hope to pop this in. John, I know we saw each other briefly. What else did you pick up? I'm running. I'm trying to like punch this into the peg hole in the back, because if you're familiar with Mythic Legions, you know that's where these pieces go. So it is, and I don't even have them all the way in. I just have like a small portion of those pieces in there. So I'm trying to like push it in there, and man, it's tough. It's like, I know I always want to heat up my figures majority of the time, but I was hoping these would just, fit snugly in there, but nope, not for me, not today. Now I'm just like force twisting them in there, and I got most of it, at least on one side they did. Maybe the hair will just kind of put it down. I did pop the head off for a moment just so I could do so. Yeah, that looks stupid to me. Look at this. That doesn't look right. I felt as if these should go further over the front, but now it just looks weird. Maybe not use them at all. It's too small. That's my opinion on it. It's too small for, I guess, her size. It doesn't want to be that. Oh, and look, the paint rubbed off on the skin. That's not good. Look at that. Or can you see that? See all that silver? So now the paint of this is rubbing off on the skin tone. That sucks. What the hell? Not cool. Let's see. We'll take a look at the weapons. Here's the axe she has. Not bad. I love the straps on that wooden axe right there. Here is the sword. And then here, look at this. Look at that hammer. That looks awesome. Very cool. Cool. Okay. Don't like the paint rub. I hate the fact that we're missing heads, but it's still a good looking figure. And to make it match with the legendary barbarian, it's good. It's good. Yeah. For anyone who has this and hasn't opened it, watch out. You're going to get a lot of that rub onto the skin texture. Basically looks like it looks like dirt. All right. So we are opening up the black next. Let's take a look at that. Awesome. The newer packaging, similar to Four Horsemen packaging, where you can just open up these plastic tabs and pull the card out. Look at that. That's nice. Oh man, he's got, instead of, well, it's similar. They have action points, but here they're called spoils. They're coins. So that's pretty cool. They're going to be different. I wonder if the spoils only are for black related items and action force points are only for action force related items. Here's the stand that they typically have. This is cool. So there's nothing, it's just like broken up concrete. That's nice. And then I bet you there's going to be a ton of zip. Oh, there's only one. There's only one plastic piece. Thank God. I know in the past, Bobby had like multiple plastic pieces in here, and there goes an accessory. An accessory fell down. What is it? It's a hand. Okay. It's a hand. I'm not worried about it. A lot of stuff here. We got this crazy blade with a sheath. It's got a, what is this hat called? The pirate hat. A shotgun, knife, the extra hand. So 4 pairs of hands. And then, of course, the figure. So, and soft goods. We have soft goods for this figure. Soft goods is not typically a thing, at least from what I can remember. Why is it? Yeah, I don't think anyone had soft goods except the Sergeant Slaughter exclusive, where it had the jacket, which, by the way, Rebel 10 Customs. Oh my God. Chrissy, if you're watching, did you do this? Okay. Oh my God. Moves like butter. Holy crap. What? That is insane. What an improvement. That's amazing. That moves so nicely. Look at this. They all fell down. So this is a wired, hooded cape. Nice. Oh, cool. And it's got a hole in the back for when we, I guess, put that sheath on there. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I love this over-the-shoulder thing here. Look at this. This body and the butterfly joints. Your typical articulation that we got going on. Wonderful. There's a thigh holster for a knife, and that's awesome. Look at the paint. That's great to see that type of detail there. The boots, they got metal plates on there. That's nice to see. And then the head, my God, the head has the skull itself has this nice gloss to it. That looks cool. And we can do this. We can do that. Or if it's possible, I don't know. You could do that too. And there's a wire in the hood as well as right there throughout the cape. Yeah, look, see that it's like a whole other layer here that you can put like over the shoulder. I wonder what that's interesting. But the sculpt itself in this skull, that is wild. That is awesome to see. Let's get these weapons out. I will not need the hands at the moment, but I can show you some of this. Here we go. Robert, the new retailer exclusive Frankenstein monster will probably be my last figure obscura. Thanks for putting me on to Lone Wolf Customs. He hooked me up. Nice, man. That's awesome. I'm glad you found them and you found some good stuff. Have a great night and week ahead. It was really nice to see and talk to you again. You did a really nice job there in the videos. Thank you, man. It's good to see you. I grabbed the black and weapons packs. I grabbed the tuxedo, soldier of fortune, fig, nice spawn. Extract from them. Oh, okay, yes. Yesterday and today, and got the wifey a dime noble. Oh, cool. I'm glad you met. Is the black part of Action Force or a separate line? It is part of Action Force, but it's part of a new line called the Black. Yeah. So you'll see that it is part of the Black. Yeah, I don't want. It is a new line, but it is in a way merged with Action Force because it's modern day pirates. So here's the knife that he has. And then, oh, really? Okay. That's awesome. I had no idea. That's cool. Oh God, that's really cool. And did it have a muzzle effect? No, it did not. Okay. It has got holes for a muzzle effect. That's cool. This can fit right here, right? Yeah, that's awesome. I love that it has a holster. And then here is your sheath with this blade right there. Are you going in? Yes. Okay. It went in. I was nervous for a second. And then that, bam, look at that. Fits right there. That's cool. So I'm so impressed that the joints move so smoothly coming right out of the box from Action Force. Because I know back from Series 1 to Series 2, I know it was difficult to move the figures. You always had to heat them up. But I know ever since he changed factories, man, what a difference. It's awesome. Very cool figure. I mean, yeah, really nice. This is really cool. I can't wait for, the other black characters that are going to come out. Action Force is the Avengers. The black is X-Men. Is how about? Okay, I get it. That's not bad. Let's see. Oh, okay. I know we're at the 11 o'clock hour, but open one more. Let's open one more, and we'll call it a night, because this was cool. There's a lot to talk about. I could keep on talking about Zolocon, and I will in the part 2 video that I'm making. So this is just a good, live to do so in regards to Zolocon and stuff like that. Let's see. I picked up a value pack from Lone Wolf Custom. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I'm glad. Yeah. Kevin is awesome from Lone Wolf. So what figure should I open up next? In the meantime, I'm going to open up November, because it's just accessories. And I had to check this out, because holy Christ. Man, there goes another accessory I got to go look for in the carpet. Oh. Thing just flew out, and I have no idea where it flew out to. God damn it. One of the rockets flew out. Look at this thing. That's a beautiful case. Really nice. I feel like, does something open up? Oh, look at that. The case has this raised hinge clip up towards the top. Oh, no. Okay. This is just to hold the case up like that. There you go. That's neat. Yeah, there's nothing articulated in here. This is still cool. But you could pop these in like that. But what I really like is the muzzles. Holy crap. Let's see if I can open it. There we go. So this, we can place this in here. And there goes another rocket. Okay. And then place this in here. How's that? Look at that explosion right here. There goes the rocket. And of course, in the back end too. That's awesome. That's so crazy. I could have that like that, but I'd have to really set this up. The case is nice. The case is really nice. Of course, it's not going to fit the muzzle effects in there, but the rockets fit in here. Of course, the launcher right there. Close it up, and look at this case. Does this snugly close? Oh, yes, it does. Handles, nice. There are handles that actually articulate. Very cool. Love it. That's awesome. I love these weapons packs. Always a nice accessory. Okay. Have we decided on another figure? It's only 8 p.m. on the West Coast. Keep it going. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 11:05 here. These figs are great. Thanks, Art. Okay, so maybe not a figure, but I'm very, very curious, and I was very excited that they had this at the show. And I'm talking about Savage Crucible. This is the deluxe dungeon accessory pack. I missed out on the pre-order because I was stupid and just let it. I didn't think about it. So very curious. Oh, this one has the card. There's the trading card in here. I don't have to worry about that. And they have a mystery bag in here. That's awesome. I'm going to move some people out of the way just so I could. Oh God, I have no idea where I can move stuff. Just so I could open this and see what's in here. And it is pretty wild. So 2 trays. And the bottom tray. The bottom tray is cool because their whole system of pegs. And remember how I told you about the Brynjar? Is it Brynjar? The Brynjar? Yeah, Brynjar figure. Remember how I told you about that scroll that you can unplug certain accessories and then it uses a peg system to add accessories. Well, this comes with 4 different stands and has holes in them. Similar peg accessories, but of course there are different things that you can add on to it. And it comes with so much stuff, such as rats right there, and you can peg them in there, and a slew, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 separate skulls, like so, that we could just put like that. Or, honestly, they actually have extra rock pieces that you can just do that. Look at that. So now you're hiding the holes and you're just adding accessories, and you can turn them too. So that's just an example there. Please don't fall down. What else? It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 rats, 8 skulls. God, there's so much more. Oh, cool. This is neat. It comes with foot pegs. So you can insert these in here, and then the smaller pegs are for the feet of a figure. So that's cool. This is neat. It comes with a broken sword. And this is even crazier. Look at this. An extra rock piece to kind of have some elevation for more of like background stuff like that if you need to. 2 larger rock pieces, in which, like this, you can add that, and that's a little bit more of an elevation type thing. This is awesome. Holy crap. So if I took this out, I'll take out some of these pegs too. Take out the skull, and there's a reason for that. Look at this. You know what? And this doesn't even have to be on the stand itself. We could just have this off to the side like this. But that is crazy. That's nice. That is nice. And some blood you can put there. This is cool. If it comes with two of them, we can put these chains in pegs, for example, like this, put them in the pegs there, and then you can grab a figure, put his hands in there, and now he's chained to the floor, which is insane. Or their ankle, maybe they can fit their ankle. I don't know. These look more like wrist cuffs. So that's pretty cool. Oh, so those are pretty much all the accessories that you can do here. Let me just add that on there. Broken sword on there. Whatever. Add what you like. What an awesome accessory piece right here. That's really cool. But it does come with an articulated figure. The articulated figure is this guy. This huge dragon, iguana type. Oh my god. So no articulation in tail. We have articulation in the legs, or they rotate. We have it in the neck to turn. There you go. 5 points. 5 points of articulation. But look at the detail, man. Even when you turn the neck, it's got all the wrinkles right there. Yep. Nice. That's cool. What a cool accessory to have that you can. This is cool. This fits extremely well with the Savage Crucible collection. That's awesome. I don't even know how much this was. I think this was like $25, $30 for this whole set. And of course, like I said, it comes with 4 stands to add most of these accessories that were in here. Holy crap. So, oh yeah, the mystery bag. What's in the mystery bag? It feels smaller, but who knows? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Is that a Komodo? Apparently, it looks like one. That's what I meant by dragon. It looks like a Komodo dragon. What a cool accessory pack. Cool accessory pack. What's in here? Oh, nice. We got some like translucent weapons right here. This is from the older wave series, but this is nice. That's so cool. So these were the bonus mystery bag weapons. That's cool to see. Hasbro should really take some good notes. True, but they're not. They do their own thing. They just stay in their own lane. That's all they do. And not just Valorverse, Hasbro should also look around the industry. You know what the thing is? They do, but they are. You got to look at it from a company perspective. They're only gonna budget what they want to budget. That's the thing. Skew Raider, what's up, man? How you doing? Korean Moto Dragon. A Komodo dragon, so cool. Yep, the set is well worth it. Oh my god, I know this is really cool. When I saw it on the table, I was like, yep, I gotta get it. I have to get it. So, all right, guys, that's a wrap, pretty much. I definitely have more, and you guys know this. I definitely have more. I wish I could talk more about Zolocon as well, but I do have to go. I do have to go to bed. There's going to be other things I got to take care of. But I will definitely keep you updated with more things, and I will definitely have the part 2 of Zolocon. Hopefully tomorrow. I will try my best to do that. But thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Was up to like 56 people in the chat, which is amazing. So thank you guys so much. There's still 45 of you here, which is amazing. Thank you again. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you to all the new subscribers that have helped reach over 8,000, which is absolutely amazing. And of course, thank you for checking out the Zolocon video that I had. I greatly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to do. And thank you to everyone who participated in that video. It wouldn't have been as good without their help in it. So that was a great thing. And I greatly appreciate that. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Like we have every Sunday night. This is my night for live streams, and I'm glad you are here. Keep an eye out for the toy hunt video that's upcoming. Keep an eye out for the shorts that I've been doing. So this has been a lot of fun doing the shorts for the Take It or Leave It series, as well as my Let's Rip Some Packs series. So thank you all. Hope you have a good night. Thank you for being here. I lost my train of thought. What is this? Oh, whatever. Hit the like button on the way out. Hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.